morning. We are both drinkers. Nate, wonderful Nate from Spain, and he's complaining about the weather. How cold it is at your place?
Well, I am in Portugal, actually, just to reset a little bit, but it's kind of, well, it's like it's Celsius would be, the best would be 15 to 18. So, okay, I see your face.
In Canada, you can see people wearing short pants and sleeveless shirts on that weather.
I know.
Today, when we woke up, it was minus 32.
Oh my God.
And minus, it feels like minus 38 to 39.
Wow. And you're using Celsius in Canada?
We are using Celsius, like the rest of the. I thought that in Europe, everyone is using Celsius. I grew up with Celsius.
Okay. It's hard when you get, I know that it's hard when you get into a system, let's say Celsius or Fahrenheit, to really picture the other system. It's very hard. It's like kilometers and miles. It's hard to understand.
Yeah, we have kilometers. The rest of the continent have miles. I don't understand that, but.
Or and when you go on the scale, pounds.
Yeah, we have pounds and kilograms. That one I know. Because I want to lose weight. Thank you so much, Nate, for being here, and thank you, Heidi, and for Talon and Jedi Haba, Julia, and whoever is on visiting us today. Thank you, and Deborah, I noticed, Julia. Thank you. Time matters. Thank you so much. And Laura for 30. Question. Will Iran retaliate against US? If yes, show. Thank you both.
So, because everything is, I think maybe before we get started for those readings, the moment we're in right now, there's just a lot going on. There's the arrest of Andrew, which no
today.
longer praying.
Yeah.
On his birthday.
My brother, who lives in the same city as I do in Red Deer, his birthday is today as well. Thank you, Heidi. Thank you.
We share the birthday with Andrew.
But different years. And different mothers. Thank you, Kathy, as well. Kathy McLaughlin and Heidi Landenberg. Thank you.
In Iran, I saw that, so let's get to that first question on Iran. I saw that there were discussions that Trump gave 10 days to the negotiations and said, if those 10 days we're not getting anywhere, we'll do a strike. And I've read Iran said, if you were planning to do a strike, we'll release everything we have on Epstein regarding you.
Oh, they said that will.
That's what I saw in the. So maybe we can both read on that. Read like.
Well, do you think the Iran has some information about?
Okay. Question. Yes.
Thank you. And I'm using Nate's cards. Where did I put the cover? Oh, here under the questions. So this is the cards from Nate. He created them. Thank you. With help of some wonderful painter. Chris. Okay. And I will pull 3 cards.
Okay. Do you want me to read 2 just to compare notes on this one? Or
you can do this, and I will see what I will.
Okay. So let's go with you on Iran.
First, you will tell me, and I will tell you what.
Okay. 1.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, I have 1.
2.
Yeah.
And 3.
But they are holding to that. Yes, they have a secret between the. And look, everything on the paper, they will take a risk related to Mr. T.
I feel like they do. Look at that. They have the keys. They own the key. It's like, look at this bird, like you're ready to send the message. You know those birds that were
Messages, yeah.
messages. And then I have death. It's like, don't play with us.
Change the rules. Okay. They were holding this as a currency for them.
And they feel that this is the moment to put the card on the, like when you play poker, let's put my card on the table.
Yeah, they can do that. Okay, I learned today that United Nations Human Rights is opening investigation global criminal enterprises, crimes against humanity, and that's related to Mr. Files.
Yeah, yeah.
So, what do you think that Mr. T's will be on that list as well? People who will be criminals eventually, or considered to be criminals, they will have to testify or send the lawyers.
The world, so obviously the whole world will push.
Upheld.
Yes, isn't that interesting? Is holding, this is the same card, is holding information that he has. Yes, and he's trying to be like the happy merchant holding his truth, but will he be the devil? Problems will occur for him. I feel like he's gonna deny it, but everyone else, yes, there's gonna be people all around the table and trying to push this. I don't think he's gonna have luck.
That would be great.
Yes.
So that
Okay.
was for you question. So now for me.
A question. Yeah, but
That's I know, but we can be.
um, my question is going to Andrew and um, obviously what's happening there in the UK. Um, I really hate to mention this, but this has been discussed. Uh, is it true that Andrew has seen young girls being tortured?
By Andrew.
Yes. Ex
Ex,
prince. And because there are discussions about that, yes, he actually seen girls tortured.
3 cards, please.
One, two, three.
Oh my God. He thought that he is above the law. He can do whatever he wants to do. And I see a symbol of sewer on the street. It's odd because I was asked on the last video about Charles traveling to USA, and I saw a toilet, just the hole in the ground. So maybe King Charles will not come
Yeah.
because it's disgusting, and he will be asked so many questions. Kamala was today asked, and she didn't answer the question when she was getting into the car.
Oh.
So that's not comfortable for them. But Charles is saying, yes, investigate, and I'm not going to interfere. Was he abusing little? That will be a surprise.
Mm.
And for the security of the country and for the marriages like King and William, they will be trying to make this as quiet as possible. But the sewer is, well, you can hide things in the sewer.
Well, we discussed this before. It's the toothpaste out of the tube.
It is, and they have to use it or it will be a
The
mess. It will be a mess. Okay, I know that Heidi is asking, Landenberg is asking if Mr. T has enough about talking about Greenland. He's not talking. Would he be still,
done with Greenland.
would he still be thinking about attacking Greenland?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Not over yet.
The Eight of Cups is it's plus it's interesting, but you see the ice here. It's kind of an interesting connection. There's ice, and it's also planning in the dark. Strength wants to use strength, and it is the page. This is the Page of Wands, still looking at ways to do something. It doesn't mean like there's an immediate action, but he's still thinking about it. Yeah.
Oh boy. So Heidi, I know I didn't have the first time when you asked me that question many years, a few years ago, over a year ago, and it looks like he still has that on his plate.
Yes.
Okay.
My question to you is the Supreme Court has been, the US Supreme Court has been delaying and delaying and delaying their verdict on the tariffs. Why? One, two, and three.
Well, they are afraid of Mr. T, and stew is boiling in the pot. So he is making assessment that it's hoping American, and then they don't know if they will say it's illegal, how to deal
With the money.
where is the money and how to give the money to the people who were taken for a ride.
And maybe the money can't be found anymore.
They want to freeze, they want to wait, they want to fight, but they want to wait. It's all about the money, and they want to get strength, and they think eventually he will be diagnosed with Fly Over Cuckoo Nest, that movie. And it will be that he didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
They don't know because they have to give back the money. It's unbelievable. And maybe that's a good thing. They are learning how much he's destroying the country. Japan pulled Toyota from USA and moved them to Canada.
Yes.
And that's not comfortable.
Yes.
It's not. He's okay. From last moment. Today he is going to Georgia. Thank you so much, Dominguez. Thank you so much. And I can't do that. You will have to come for the private reading. I'm sorry. And it is that what I was asked about.
Trump going to Georgia?
Georgia, yes. And how that will go. Because Taylor Greene was from there.
Yes.
and he's so against her. And I love when he push her buttons, she don't know how to stop opening her mouth, but she's still mega, and she's everything. Just the app files are on her stomach, otherwise she is not puking too much.
Oh, he's coming in as the emperor, obviously, trying to rule everything and be the one he is. But look at what happens. Four of Cups. There's disappointments. Things are not going the way he wants, and there's even some fighting.
And this is very, very red state in state. That part is so red.
So it's not going that well.
No, so that's good because they have to start. Do you think that Texas will go blue?
Well, it depends. For the Senate, for what election?
For the House and Senate, but right now they lost a seat and now they are fighting for Senate.
Well, I feel like in the House there will definitely be some Democratic wins. Senate, maybe one. I'm not sure that I think there's two of them, and I see one. Um, but I gotta tell you, that's not good news. I see Governor Abbott being reelected.
Oh, and I was hoping that he will.
Yeah, I'm not. No. Um, a question for you. Um, it looks like Mitch McConnell was in the hospital and was discharged, but still seems to have very severe issues. Is he going to be able to make it until the midterms?
3 cards, please.
Mitch McConnell, one, two, three.
Well, looks like he has some hole in him, so there is not. He will recover. So that's good for him that he will recover. But I see a hole inside him. So, like it's just see-through hole.
Oh, yeah.
There is some problem, still problem with his health. And it's too much work for him. And today, the candidates who are running for his post were so nasty to him, and they were Republicans. Three of
Oh,
them I saw on the news. One was putting him into a garbage and saying, "Bye bye, Mitch McConnell." They are so disrespectful, and they are running for his seat. He was such a hero, but because Mr. T hates him, they are afraid of that. They will fulfill the dreams. There will be two that will be, the doctor will be needed to him. So I don't know if he will be able to.
no.
And him after seeing those ads, he must feel so down.
But he had recently one of those episodes where
Yeah, because
function they had to bring a woman there to help him, and
but that could be that with that imbalance, it could be that he has loose crystals in his ear. That's not uncommon.
yeah.
And that's just physiotherapy for that, and how to,
Yeah, but the brain doesn't seem to work.
no, but I'm saying if it's the dizziness, then they can fix that with physiotherapy. Sometimes that can affect older people because it will dry out in the ears. I was afraid for my brother's life, and because I thought that he might have a stroke 2 weeks ago, and then they said that,
The
Richard, please take the toy away from her. I don't. Thank you. Thank you. She's happy. and she's making a lot of noise. Yeah, the doctor will be needed to him. I don't know. He will have to recover, and he will recover. At least I'm seeing him in that laying and doing nothing.
Oh,
But that might be even worse than,
yes, maybe, yeah, the end.
yeah. And he is in his age and his life, you know, he's not happy because they are not, he thought that he will be appreciated what he did for the Republicans.
Yes.
And he helped Mr. T to have Supreme Court the way it is. No, thank you. You are
No,
garbage to me because
I know.
you said few words after the January 6th. It's
No,
unbelievable how he can be so unfaithful to people,
so true.
unrespectable even. Not that I like at all Mr. Mitch McConnell, but
No,
on another hand, he was still playing his. We could expect what he is playing,
no.
and this one is worth it. They are worth each other.
Yeah.
Is
Your question.
yeah, is Mr. T selling and this is from Carol Metman. Is Mr. T selling or sharing more of top secrets documents again? Because he had them in Mar-a-Lago and everyone believes that that's what he was taking them for.
I don't see that extensively. I feel though that he might offer to, if people, as a, what they're showing is he needs to defend himself. Other countries have things on him. So it's not necessarily sharing them or selling them, but it's saying, I have these. So if you show this, I'll show that. So it's a trade, it's for a bargain. So it's not actually using it or selling it because he has to keep them for their value. It's like basically what they do with hostages. You have to take care of them well because
A
if,
nice trade.
yes,
Well, selling is kind of trade too.
yes, exactly. Um, a, a little weird question for you. Um,
Don't kill me.
no, it's fun, I promise. Um, I believe next week is the State of the Union in the US. Will Mr. T make an announcement or say something about UFOs? One.
1 second. I put them this way, so that will be cheating. Opposite way. Okay, 3 cards, please.
One,
Yeah.
two, and three.
And maybe because I put them this way, it means everything is well known. I don't think he has any more secrets. He
Okay.
might be doing, he might want to negotiate something for his own strength. Obama just said that he was asked similar question, and he said there are not even underground floor in that under that bunker so
The way, yes.
so that's odd. Like I think he would like to do that promise, but he will be isolated.
Oh,
And he will have to do very carefully. I don't know if he will have enough information for people because there are some restrictions. And if there is anything about UFO, he might not be allowed to say it.
Interesting. I was getting the sense like he will not say something at the State of the Union, but this year I felt like there will be some information coming out regarding UFOs
So
this
he might make up because this card is a good speaker and he likes to speak and he likes to talk and communicate. But I don't know if there is anything there that he can shock
year.
people. And
Let me ask as a follow-up, um, if he's not talking about UFOs, how will this State of the Union go?
ah, Pelosi is not there to turn the paper down. 3 cards, please.
1, 2, and 3.
What will be from the Democrats? They will wear some letters or some pictures of those girls from.
Epstein victims.
Yes, they will be camouflage with those things, and he will be talking about money, 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 but so many empty seats.
Oh,
So I don't think he will be able to impress people. And actually, it will start more questions than answers. So there
uh,
will be, still not. He might put something like a cherry on the cake to make it better, but no, I don't think anyone believes in his
lies.
in his lies. Yes, he is king of that. Yeah, we will have to wait. A lot of dirty games, and he will use the power of his strength to scare people. But there is a contra event in front of the Capitol for other people.
Yes,
And so a lot of Democrats will go for that.
yes.
That must be annoying for him.
Oh, yes.
Because before, at least the whole room was full of people. But now they don't respect him. And what he wants the most? People to be afraid of him and scared of him and believe in him, love him, and nothing. He is never getting what he wants.
No.
No, he's never getting what he wants, and this will be the whole world will be watching.
Yes.
So it is dimes from heaven. What's going on to happen to Cuba in the next few months?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Because, currently the situation with Cuba is such that because Venezuela is not giving them oil, then they are left dry with this situation.
Yeah, they don't have,
Yeah.
and it's an island, so they can't really survive.
Cuba. Mm. They are in this situation where they don't know what to do because they feel very isolated. But there is some change here. There is the wheel of fortune. There's a change. And there's like a new situation, a new leadership coming through.
That's good. I thought that they will get some help, like
Yeah.
Palestine got, like Gaza got. Christine Garaliu, 6. I hope I'm reading the right way. Trich. Will Barron Trump end up facing prosecution for his part in the cryptocurrency scam? Oh boy, his daddy should as well, but he was doing some
Oh,
business with.
this is not good at all. 5 of swords. It's like a thief. And look at that, 10 of swords. So
Huh.
there's something coming really bad. Yes, one more card. The moon. It's all happening in the background.
The secrets will be coming.
Yes.
And instead, I don't know if he's in university anymore.
I don't think. I'm just getting a no, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, Kind of going back to the UK. Could King Charles resign before the end of the year?
Oh, can you count, please?
Yes, one.
Sorry to bother you for that.
You don't bother me. One, two,
Yeah.
and three.
The journey for him will be really hard. And it is that the tree is falling down because it doesn't have a good roots anymore.
Yeah.
And so his health is in jeopardy. That's one thing. But everything, Andrew is not helping.
No,
Other scandal was kept under the carpet, but not this one.
not anymore.
No, and and the journey up the hill, up the stairs, it's not easy for Charles. A lot of hard work. He thinks he's doing good job. Or at least with app files, he said, I'm not interfering. Do your
Yeah.
job. So that way he is popular. He still has a lot of plans and goals for himself. So I don't know if he will resign, but the tree is falling apart.
Yes, I would agree with that.
It's so raw, not strong enough. Like when you don't have good roots, then and the little wind can take it. And they are not telling us if he is cured from the cancer because he had prostate cancer, and that one has usually spreading on bones.
Oh, do you feel like it has for him?
Sorry,
Do you feel like his cancer spread?
you see, that kind of cancer is usually spreading or coming back. And
Oh,
he started with radiation,
yes.
which is not completely sure. The
Mm.
operation is usually more stronger, but even that, the cancer usually is coming back. And he was for 1 year sick. That's usually not happened.
No.
So there is more problems that they are telling.
I, you know what how I feel? I feel that he will leave this year.
Mhm.
Um, he will say that it's due to health reasons, but I think it's because of the situation with the brother and everything.
Yeah, and it's more connected to him than to William, Prince
Yeah.
William.
Yes.
And can I ask you a question about Biden? We don't hear, and he has the same illness, and it spread. They said that it spread on his bones. So how is Biden's health?
Good question.
We never saw him sleeping, and Mr. T was calling him Sleepy Joe.
I know.
So we should call Mr. T snoring down.
Well, I feel like the energies are not too bad for Joe. I have strength, followed by the four of coins. Is the idea that he's holding on. I don't think it's great, but it's holding tight. Three of coins, he has a lot of support, including from the angels.
Oh, so that's good.
Yeah.
You know what? He was too old for that position and too weak he chose people who were not aggressive enough,
Yes.
especially Garland. But otherwise, he was trying to do
Of
as
course.
good job as he could. I would
Yes.
rather change for him than Mr. T.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Okay.
Um,
Now, are you were answering or I was?
I'm asking. I'm
Oh,
asking.
okay, yeah.
I seen today a video of Mr. T in the peace board meeting, the new, and he was caught sleeping once again.
That's he
Maybe
has a problem with energy.
so. Can you maybe go deeper to help us understand what's creating all this sleepiness?
Three cards, please.
One, two, and three.
It's his weakness, probably. And I believe that he's taking every few months intervene in
Yeah, IV. Yeah,
IV with blood from young men. Ceausescu was doing this, and
blood transfusions,
Brezhnev,
young blood. Yes.
they were using the young kids who were in orphanages, and they were taking those young boys, strong boys, blood and transfusing to those leaders to keep them. And no one is saying that. Everyone is thinking he's taking some IV, but that's, I believe, the IV that he's taking.
Yes.
Blood, so it will bring him back to be more in a
Yeah.
like I'm taking B12 because after 2 weeks I'm not falling asleep, but I'm more tired.
And
Most
so,
people from Eastern Europe have that problem with B12. I heard that. Yeah. Oh, look at this.
oh,
And we can probably even say that that can be he is fighting for his life because that we are strange, but it is maybe for change. He's tired. He's 80 years old, extremely busy life. It's not, and he wants to impress everyone how young he is, and he was much younger in the previous cadency. He had more energy and no bruises from nowhere. Everything will be in open. Eventually, he will have to make some decisions, and he's taking risks going to those events.
he is.
And I bet maybe soon he might have the IV somewhere here on the, they usually like those strong bones to be for the IV because it's taking a lot of time to do that, like a few hours. And he might have to do it.
Yeah, yeah. I I really feel there's a hospitalization coming.
Well, he should step down, but he will never.
Yeah.
Question for Namiswan. Namiswan. Do you see Trump being on during the midterms? Still around?
The first thing that I heard was is physically present but not mentally present.
Most of the time, he's not.
So meaning like he could be incapacitated. Okay, so let's Trump. First card, the tower. So I would say that's a hospital.
Shaky some moment that will be forcing him to take
He's
decisions.
holding on tight for his life and trying to get by. I feel like he will be, so I'm sticking with what I see. I feel like he will be physically alive, but removed in some way or not capable in some way in a hospital somewhere in a in a location with care.
But they can have a nice nurses with the frying pan. Okay. My mother-in-law gave me frying pan on my wedding day. I never use on my husband, but sometimes I'm dreaming about that. And I
Yeah,
have question for you. Yesterday, they opened investigation for the in New Mexico for the big acreage place where Mr. Epp had his
the
big
ranch.
ranch. Yeah,
Yes.
ranch zero ranch, whatever. Now it has a gaudy name, like some saint name. But in one of those files, it was said outside of the ranch that he put two bodies of two young girls. Would they be able to, from Eastern Europe, would they be able to find them?
The bodies.
Hmm. Even,
Oh my God, yes. Look at that. Seven of wands. It's a labyrinth. So you know where I'm gonna go with this. It's hidden. You have to go different places. You open a door that opens a door. Everything is exactly like that, a labyrinth.
mhm.
A question for you. Um, to what extent Musk was involved with apps? Was it more for the money or was it more for the
Pleasure,
girls'
pleasure.
pleasure? Because we don't know, but yeah.
This is a
It's
question.
been very intriguing to me, and I've been really felt a bit naive. I never felt it would go for the girls, but maybe I'm too naive.
Three cards.
Musk, one, two, three, and Laura has a good point. And drugs.
Drums, they will be using drums for
No,
checking.
drugs, taking drugs.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
into that. Yeah, he was so much into that.
good point.
Yeah, and some days he was shaking for that. So he was so excited for being there. They were giving, App was able to supply him with some stuff that he was starving for. Yeah, well, it looks like the girls will be the thing, but it's a tower become sun, the tower. So maybe he was even cruel because he loves to be cruel.
Yeah, the mental health issues.
Yeah, like when he did what he did with Doge, it was pleasure for him to do
Very
this.
cruel. Yes.
So I think he was experimenting with some things
Ah,
that were not for normal people because it was too much,
yes.
and he had the money. Eventually, we will learn more about the girls that was used for love.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Roseanne Rischen. Would a Democratic Congress be successful in getting frozen water, you know who I'm talking about, to remove mask, carrier identification, and mandatory judicial warrants prior to the invading the houses?
So will the Democratic Party is able to stop ICE to create more damage?
Damage and to be more reliable, the same way as the rest of the police is acting, because the police has to do that with the warrants, with the mask, without the mask, with the names and the numbers.
I feel that the Democrats are going to take action. We see that with the Ace of One, Ace of Cups, like there's some energy coming through. But this is going to be very hard. Look at this poor woman trying to walk up the
On the
stairs.
trails, yeah.
Very hard, I think.
So there will be some closure, and now they have damages because of the storms, winter storm, the fires and the avalanches. And
Yes.
they don't have money for that, for helping people.
Um, the next question is about Venezuela. We're currently in a situation where he removed Maduro, put the vice president, and then kind of nothing happened. The oil companies don't really want to go there. So
It's
can you,
meaning for nothing.
yes, like basically what's gonna happen after all that?
3 cards.
1, 2, and 3.
Oh, I see them being toothless, holding to the money, but not the power, nothing. I was living, when we moved to Canada, first few months we were living in apartment building, and we were coming from New Year party, and on a corridor I found the fake thief. So I put the note on the doors, entry doors. If you lost your fake thief, please contact this and this apartment. No one came in. I thought that must be expensive.
Yes.
So after a few years, I sent that to my girlfriend in Poland who studies stomatology. And I said, it's probably different than Polish. And she said, yes, thank you. I took this to the college. It's odd, but no one came in for that. And I thought, that person must be a toothless.
Yes.
But he probably didn't even remember where he lost it.
No.
So, Mr. T is the same way. He will forget what he was going for. Angel of love, medication. He needs surprise, but people wouldn't trust him, and there will be no investments.
No, I think it's basically all this for nothing.
I have the feeling, and maybe I'm wrong, but I will ask you: do you think he abducted Maduro because he wanted to know how Maduro was able to cheat the system? It's just my crazy mind, but I thought, what would be the reason that he wanted Maduro to be in his prison?
That could be, look at that, the Nine of Cups, the happy merchant, King of Pentacles.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like if I can make a deal with him, would he share some secrets about elections? And because you know what, I really don't see Maduro in a US jail.
I don't know how they are not talking about this. No journalists are allowed to see him. But it was a few days after that they invaded in Georgia that place and it was invaded by CIA, not FBI. So that two things I thought, CIA is for international. Maduro was cheating and he wants to know how he was able to cheat the system.
You might be very well onto something.
Yeah, I didn't ask myself about that before, but I think that's kind of. So what do you?
I just have a hard time to see him in a jail cell. I just have a problem seeing it.
Yeah, but he is treated well.
Yeah.
If he has a secret and he's selling them to Mr. T, then he will be fine.
Yes. A completely different question.
Uh-huh.
I like to kind of go different ways. It was the Chinese Lunar Year, the new Chinese New Year, and for the first time, there's a show, a big show, and for the first time, it was mostly robots that were dancing.
Oh my gosh, the dancing of the robots was amazing. Flipping like
People. So my question is, what really was China trying to do with this event, with this show? Was it just to impress, or was more, was there like something more to it?
yeah. 3 cards.
1, 2, and 3.
It's all about impressing people. And the vision that came to my mind when my son, Roman, the younger son, Leszek as well, one year only, they were modeling for the bridal shows.
Mm-hmm.
And Roman was extremely sporty. And to make a show at the end of the show, he will pull the shirt in front of the girls and they were screaming, and he will fly, and then he will stand up and flip back.
Oh,
And it was for the show. So my son was not shy. And I think it is for the show, and they want to impress people how good we are, because it's not easy to do that.
no.
For human, it's not easy. I don't think my son can do it now, but that time he was capable of doing this.
Yeah.
And it was few bucks every year for the show, and the girls were screaming when he was on the stage. Yeah, they want to be in the books, so they are better than others.
Exactly.
Book, and it's all about impression, showing that they are the imperial, the superior. Everyone else can get lost, and they are going for the different direction, for quieter, more controllable. If people don't have to do that, we will be very sad, because it is all about robots.
But this is the big direction we're going.
That's what they are doing. And I don't think the girls will be screaming about those robots taking off the shirts. And I have to say, I was recording this and telling the next to me, this is my son, this is my son. He was 17, 18, and for a few years he was doing this. He said, I need few $100 pocket money, and it was, they were always asking him, and they were always asking him to do that show at the end. And
Actually, I have a follow-up question.
okay.
Talking about robots. And do you foresee robots being fortune tellers?
Huh. Count to 3, please.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Many years ago, we bought a big machine, and it was fortune-telling machine.
Yeah.
From 1900s, early 1900s.
I've
And
been to those machines where, like there's like a children
gypsy,
games and things like that. And there's like a man or a woman with a crystal ball, and you put a coin, and then
you
they
put
give
the
you
numbers for you and the few sentences that you have to it's for you. Yeah, it was not working well, but it was amazing how it was late 1800s or early 1900s. And there was a gypsy sitting there like mannequin. This one was damaged. It was not perfect. But don't worry, we are not going to be in a cold. We will be fine. They
Yeah.
can't make us to. Yeah, we will still be celebrating, making judgments because people will be judging those machines.
Hmm.
Yeah, a rainbow of. We are more compassion. We can communicate with people when we are doing private readings. We know how much we can say, not to upset people too much.
Yeah, a machine doesn't have emotion or intuition.
No, but there will be, number and apparently in when the two towers were destroyed, the machines were saying something all over the world that there is something coming. So it was something that the machine was predicting for 9/11
Oh, there was prediction from robots,
from
AI, or whatever.
AI that time, yes, and they were saying that something is going to happen, and it was so. But they didn't said that there was two psychic twin sisters that they said about the towers, but otherwise not too many psychics. Well, there was no YouTube yet.
No.
YouTube became in 2003, and who knew about this? I learned much later about YouTube, and I was fascinated, but there was not that many programs even. So now it's all over everywhere, and even Colbert is more popular on YouTube than on his own channel.
Yes, it's such a transformation.
Come on. Oh,
Oh,
one second. I
it
will
is.
let her in because my husband opened the door for her. Oh, thank you. We
I
have,
feel like it's such a revolution in the way people watch channels on YouTube as opposed to TV. And it's all such a different way of being informed and educated and entertained.
yeah, me too. I prefer very often the YouTube channels. I know that some are selling nuisances. So if I don't know them, I'm not going there. But otherwise, I'm very when I might start whatever, I know that they are selling a good valuable messages,
Yeah, yeah.
and I'm watching those channels. But otherwise, I'm not really very trusty to some YouTubers because I think it's only about making some.
Money.
So I'm selective. Oh, we
Hmm.
are coming to the end. Thank
Already?
you. Already 58 minutes. Thank you so 59. Thank you so much, Nate, and I hope I will see you
Well,
again.
you're coming to my channel next time.
Thank you. So you will stay after the stream. I will make right away the appointment with you. It's
Yes.
always pleasure for me. My husband loves you. He is
Oh, good.
happy when I'm doing readings with you.
Oh, if he's happy, then the world is happy.
Yeah, and he is selective, but he likes the choices that I'm making.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Thank you so much, and see you next time. Thank you, my viewers, and thank you, Kathy and Heidi, for monitoring this, so there are no wrong comments.
Yes, the moderation. Thank you.
Moderation. Thank you, and next time when we will meet, the weather will be better, hopefully.
Yeah. Bye, everyone, and thank you for having me, Violetta, and welcoming me into your family. family.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Little beauty.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye bye. We love you guys and take care of each other and take care of yourself. Okay, so I will put this end stream. Okay, are we still with people or not yet? I just don't want to lose you.
No, so we're still live.